The secret to feeling good is understanding that pretty much most of what you're feeling bad about is belief systems in your brain. So unless you are, you have a physical illness going on, or unless you're in some sort of agony right in this moment, basically everything else is happening in your head. So, I could be like, oh God, I'm so this, I'm so that, I'm in this, ah. But the reality is there's not much happening. I'm on a mountain. But most of us are living physically somewhere, but we're dealing with so much internal pain in our brains because of our belief systems and our own fears and our own restrictions, that it makes it very difficult for us to just experience being alive and being present and being fully embodied and being authentic. And this is what really the next step is to step out of that and to say, hey, wait a minute. Why am I believing all this stuff that makes me miserable? It doesn't make sense. If you're going to believe something, first of all, let's say this. I say this with quotes. Most everything in your life is a lie. Pretty much everything in your life is a lie. Your history is a lie. Your beliefs are a lie. Your identity is a lie. Who you think you are is a lie. All your beliefs about who you are, what you're capable of, all of that is a lie. So if that is all a lie, which it is, because you can't point to any of it, it's all in your head. It's all like, it's not like this tree or, this mountain or this view. It's like, that's a real thing, but all this other stuff is just, oh, well, I'm not that kind of person. That's a lie. So if you're going to believe things that make you feel terrible, you have to ask yourself why. If it's all a lie anyway, why not start believing things that make you feel good? Why not start doing things that make you feel good? That's kind of the question that I always ask. It's like, you're believing stuff, it's all made up. So why are you making up stuff that's making you feel miserable? That's the question I have. And of course, a lot of people really believe this stuff that they've made up, so that it upsets them, and I get it. They're like, it's not made up, that's true. It's made up. There may be some experience behind it. I'm sure, I've had a lot of trauma and difficult, really terrible things happen. But the question is, do those things become things that define me and keep me from living my life and my pleasure, or do those things become aspects that help me navigate more freedom? I'll take the latter, because I've had more than my share of really terrible things, and one has to learn how to move beyond that. And you can either say like, oh, I can't do this, or you can say, well, no, I'm going to take all of that as information, but I'm going to live more fully and more freely in this space and time that I do have to live.